Many years ago, a railroad was being built through the mountains of the American South. At that construction site, covered in sweat and dust, was a strong black worker, John Henry. He had his favorite steel hammer in his hand, and he had only one belief in his heart. Human labor is the real power in the world. Every morning, he would start work before the sun rose. The sound of his hammer would make the mountains roar. Even when other workers stopped because they were tired, John would not stop. There was a burning determination in his eyes. He would break through this mountain and finish the railway line with his own hands. One day, the owner of the railway company brought a new machine, a large metal steam engine, which could cut through rock faster than a man could. Everyone was surprised. Some were frightened and said, "Now our work is finished." But John Henry looked at the machine silently and then said slowly, "Look, can iron defeat the human soul?" The next morning, the competition began, man versus machine. The steam engine was placed on one side of the hill, and John Henry stood on the other. The spectators watched in silence. As the whistle blew, the race began, smoke rising from the machine, and John's hammer fell with a thunderous sound. Hours passed. Sweat was pouring down John's forehead. Blood was on his hands, but his blows did not stop. With each blow, the mountain seemed to tremble. There was only one message in his gaze: the human heart does not give up. When the smoke-covered machine finally slowed down, it was clear that John Henry had reached the end of the railway. The man-made path through the mountain had been completed by the power of his hands. John has won, but is exhausted by his own labor. He sits down on the ground, his chest heaving, a smile of satisfaction in his eyes. The sun is setting over the mountains, and his steel hammer lies on the railroad tracks, shining as if it were a symbol of human labor. From that day on, John Henry became a legend. People remembered his name, the smell of his sweat, and the story of his victory, because he had proven, no matter how powerful the machine, the human mind is the real steel of the world.